Now I think the next stage we're going to do is Fireman Sam. Because now we have Iceman's ability, we can you obviously utilize that weakness onto him, which makes clearly fucking sense. You know, ice seems to do massive weaknesses to ice does, yeah, a lot of weakness to fire apparently, following the rules and the roles of Pokemon, but whatever. Who am I to judge? Anyway, so yeah, Mega Man decides that he's going to take down, he's going to bring the downfall of Wily's creation, Dr. Wily's creations, well not creations, you know, his attempt to take over the world. And that's basically the general premise, I guess. I'm sure like there are other YouTubers that will explain it a little bit more better. Okay, now here, this is where, oh god, yeah. This is where Iceman's ability is going to come into play. This fire beam that's coming out from the ground, I believe if we freeze it, then it acts as a bit of a platform segment right here. Like so, but obviously we're a bit, you know, that's a bit too high for the likes of Mega Man. Like so, there we are, we freeze that, and we get across. You can also freeze enemies, but, you know, generally, I tend not to waste my time with the ice power on the enemies. Just use either your default projectile blaster, unless, you know, enemies are invulnerable to that kind of shit, then just use Elecman's powers, because that shit is up the wazoo. Anyway, we could get those 2 masses of ammo up there, but I'm not going to worry about that. Just going to use the ice beam attack. In fact, that didn't work. That didn't work too well. I mean, I could just time it. I don't know. I think it's, yeah. I don't know what the game was trying to tell me right there. Like it's freezing me or what? Anyway, I probably should have gone up there. It was a more safer option to go, but whatever. This is, see, I have seen gameplay of this level, but I'm not, you know, fully, what's the word? Not fully prepared. I haven't really, you know, researched these stages well enough. I think in the long run they're not so bad. You just got to get got to get to the end without, you know, suffering too much damage on health. Yeah. If I can, you know, explain it any more discreetly that way. Ah, shit. Yeah, you see? Freezes enemies. These fucking fire things don't help because... Yeah, one thing I don't really appreciate for, especially old classic NES games, is that you suffer knockback and you can die if, you know, if you've been pushed into, you know, lava and, yeah, just not prepared for it. Of course, you know, I could be smart and use the the fucking platforming beam thing, which, you know, it's probably, I think, in one way of saying it, it's like it's the smart platform. You just want to avoid all this shit as much as you can. I did that very poorly though. Anyway, but I'm trying to get to the end as quick as I can, because I haven't got time to do with any of this shit. Alright, so we've got a bit of timing involved right here. I don't know if they're going to infinitely spawn like that. I believe, you know, we can't jump up there apparently. I mean, you know, again, we can just ignore that and just make our own way up. Oh, except, yeah, the thing with using this platform is that he, yeah, wherever he stands, he has to make the platform from there. He can't make it from, say, straight up and down. It goes slightly over to the, you know, to the far right or some shit like that. Anyway, we've got more of these points. I'm not going to spend so much time worrying about most of these enemies right here. In fact, get Elecman's powers because, like I said, this thing just almost clears everything. You know, it goes sideways, up and down. Yeah, it solves a lot of problems. It really does. Always look up the Thunder Beam. I think that's what it's called. Oh god, it's not a very nice stage to go through. I've got more of this. Oh, great, but that's not what I wanted because I can't get through. Mega Man can't fucking duck for shit. And I'm not gonna, you know, attempt fate and get to the... Okay, that'll do. I can just get through. Alright, just get through right here. So, yeah, I basically explained the premise of Mega Man right there. Just get to the end of Dr. Wily. I believe these Robot Masters were the designs of Dr. White, but he must have reprogrammed them to obviously, you know, do bad things. So yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah. As opposed to oh, actually, I'll explain it a bit more after we defeat Iceman. No, we've beaten Iceman. This is Fireman. In fact, I need to fucking quickly change. Now, when he appears, you want to just keep fucking spamming him, because from what I've seen, it's very hard to avoid most of his fiery waves of destruction at your face. And you can't even freeze his attacks. That makes it really bad. So you just keep on at it. You can probably, if you're a god tier at timing and platforming, then by all means you can probably get through all that without much of a hitch. But just fucking spam the shit out of it, and it will, you know, won't lead you to too much disaster.